So that's the perfect scenario of who you would be, right?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you currently at with those?
Girl, that's not the question that you were supposed to ask after. Hello, you guys. So welcome back to Amen Sisters. Today we're
Sisters. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's okay. Go.
Welcome back to Amen Sister. Today we're just gonna dive right in because this is a special topic for me. And it's gonna be
Yeah, it's gonna be, you guys, Dania's leading this, so
No, hold on.
Yes, you got this.
Liliana's always the one to lead these things, so I'm just kind of there like, yeah.
And I'm like, girl, you lead it today.
It's a little scary, not gonna lie. But here we are. So today's topic is how to become her, that girl, that one over there, and
your best version.
Yeah, your best version. And I want you, Liliana, to tell me, what does it mean to be that girl?
Are you saying because I'm that girl already?
You are.
Are you hyping me up here?
Yeah, but
or
what
are you
does
trying
it
to
mean?
make me go first so that you can think?
Like when we talk about being her, like what does her mean?
I feel like to me, it means you are confident in who you are. And for the most part, you have it together. Not that your life is perfect, because it's not, and you don't have it together 100%, but you've developed good systems to where the majority of your life is on a functioning wheel. Like you are out here thriving enough because you have good systems. That's so what good. I think.
That's so good.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I think it's the same. Just having the confidence in who you are, in the identity that you have, and owning it.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bada boom, bada boom, owning it.
Let's say I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't know where I'm going. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm here for. How do I take steps to become that confident woman of God?
I love that you said confident woman of God. Amen, sister. I think that if we're going to dial it back to like the simple stuff beginning, you have to know that your worth is not placed in anything else but what God has already told you that you are, which is you're enough. You are born to do something great. You have something that nobody else has because that's your gift.
That's so good.
That you are put here because you have something to offer that nobody else has.
Yes.
And that should start your confidence already right off the bat. That should be your level of confidence of, hey, I may not know what the heck I'm doing with life. I may not know what I'm good at. But if you know that the creator of the universe has put you here for a greater purpose and you have something to offer and you're meant to do something great, that should already like say, hey, that's a great starter.
That sparked so much joy in me just right off the bat. Because yes, that is exactly where confidence starts. It's believing who God said you are, which is you are his daughter, you are his child, and he's for you. So that's all you need to move forward in any area of your life.
That's the first step.
Yes.
Now, what you do from there, that's up to you, and you can change and you can create these systems that help you.
That's what I was going to say too. So we know that in this life, you're not stuck in anything. If up to this point, you have created habits and stuff that are not working for you, and you're like, I don't want to continue doing this, girl, start changing something because you don't have to stay where you're at. I can attest this to myself. I don't know at what point I got here to be way overweight than I'm supposed to be. I don't feel confident, whatever. I got to this point and then I took a hard look at myself and said, Dania, this is not where you want to be. This is not where you want to go. So how can we change this? How can we get better and start going in the direction of the woman that you do want to become?
Let's break that down. What do you mean? So who do you want to become? What are those habits that you're working towards to become that girl? Like, who are you in the perfect scenario that you've mastered discipline, you've mastered showing up for yourself, you've mastered being that girl? Tell me, like, what does your day-to-day look like?
My day-to-day, I wake up early.
Okay.
I'm an early bird, go to the gym almost immediately as soon as I wake up, 5 a.m. max.
Okay.
Okay. And this is not being unrealistic, by the way, because
Okay.
I have done that and I know that I am capable of doing that. And it works with my schedule. And that's just, I know that I am capable of it. Have I done it too many times? Not yet. But
we're working
but we're
towards it.
working on that. And then I go have a productive day at work. Currently, like in this state of my life, how can I become the version of myself that I want? I go and have a productive day at work. And I show up with the confidence that the Lord is with me that day. And I do the work that I'm getting paid for. I come back home and my home should be spotless because
Your space.
yes, my space, this is where I dwell and I want it to be peaceful. I want that's the vibe of my home. I want it to be peaceful. I want it to be clean. I want it to be calm.
Okay.
And so I need to create the system of like having my room be spotless, clean, having laundry done. Like I'm a productive woman out here. And I meal prep the days before, so I don't have to cook that day because I'm a prepared woman and I meal prepped ahead of time. So that's what I'll be eating.
Okay.
And then I have a nice, chill, relaxed afternoon. And get my good night routine in so I can do all this again the next day.
Okay, perfect. So that's the perfect scenario of who you would be, right?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you currently at with those?
Girl, that's not the question that you were supposed to ask after.
Well,
No, honestly, I'm getting better. I am getting better, but I will say that I'm not where I want to be. And so on a 1 to 10, I'd probably give myself like a 4. But we're working on it, and I know that it's a work in progress. So
yeah.
what about you? Like when you think about becoming that woman, do you think it looks different for everyone?
Yeah, it definitely plays into the
Stage of life.
the stage of life you're in. For
I agree.
example, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I feel like I'm constantly running behind, and it just comes down to priorities, picking and choosing. But to me, what it looks like for me to show up as that girl in a day-to-day, I also wake up before Danilo. I wake up early before Danilo. I get some sort of workout in. It doesn't have to be to the gym. It doesn't have to be this 2-hour workout. It has to be I'm up, I get dressed, I show up for myself and do some sort of movement, at least 20 to 30 minutes. And then I do my stuff. What is my stuff right now? Like working on my projects, like working on my just computer work for the first like hour of because Danilo likes to sleep in too. So he would ideally let me do those things. And then Danilo wakes up and I completely turn to mom mode. I'm there for him. I am making him breakfast. I'm fully present because I'm no longer trying to catch up from waking up at the same time as him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then mom mode for like the next 2 hours of the day. We love to go on walks, so that's usually when we come back is usually his nap time. So then I turn into wife mode, prepping dinner. In my ideal world, I would love to have dinner prepped
Way ahead.
before my husband comes home, and that requires me to get my stuff done, Danilo's stuff done, before I can be wife mode earlier in the day. And then it would just be to also have this system where I'm unwinding like very early in the evening.
Yeah.
very early in the evening, I already got all my priorities done and I'm good to go.
It's because everything starts in the evening. Like, if you think, oh, no, tomorrow I'm going to start waking up at 5 a.m.
You're already late.
And you're out here sleeping at 11 to midnight. Like, you're already starting off wrong. And we're
speaking to the choir, you guys.
Yeah.
We struggle with going to sleep early.
Let's just say that. No, for real. But it really does start there. Other things that I think make a woman like be that woman is being serviceful. So like serving in church, like what other better thing to do than to serve? It just picks up your confidence so much.
Yes, yeah.
You know?
If you want to feel, you know why I feel like that is? Because it gets you out of your head. Whenever I've confirmed this, you guys, when I feel like I'm stuck, like things aren't going my way, where I'm struggling in my personal things, you know what gets that feeling off is being a serving person to other people.
And that doesn't have to mean going to church, serving. Like,
no.
Even me getting home and seeing Liliana, like, having a busy day. She made all the food and everything, and the dishes are now all over the place in the kitchen. Like, just being there to be like, hey, like, I got the dishes today. All of that is service. Like, it doesn't have to be anything huge of going out, I don't know, elsewhere.
Yeah, no. When we're
it starts
talking
in
about,
the home
it
also.
starts with little stuff.
And
yeah.
I want to touch on, like, all of these things because we know that physically, I mean, take care of your body. Like, that's going to help you get that confidence. But what are other areas that you think need to be touched when we're talking about?
I feel like something that not immediately people think about when we're talking about this is what you're consuming on a day-to-day basis. If you want to be the person that feels and brings peace, you know what I've noticed? Not to derail the conversation, but we're talking about being that girl.
Yeah.
In the area where I'm a wife, where I'm a mom, I've noticed, dude, that I'm the one in charge. I'm the one responsible for bringing the vibes at home.
Okay,
when
expand on
I
that.
have been pissed, okay, when I am overwhelmed and stressed, when I tell you guys, how do I explain? The vibe is stressed and pissed and overwhelmed. And one day I was like, whoa, it really is me. I bring the vibes. Because out of nowhere, like, it's just so tense. And that to me is me choosing to keep my peace. And whether it's, I've decided I'm not scrolling through news. I'm not marinating in news. I don't freaking care what. Like, I just can't afford to have my peace being stolen from stuff that is stealing away from the peace in my home.
Ooh,
and
that is such a good.
And so for me is, I've caught myself just kind of bringing that, like, thing down, playing worship music, trying to be productive, and just kind of giving myself little tasks here and there so I can feel productive, so I can, like, you know, keep this vibe moving in my home, like, keep it flowing. But I've noticed that, like, I don't know, I really think that that's thing is cultivating what you choose to give your attention to.
That is so good.
Because your role as a woman plays so much in your home.
You bring the
vibes,
the atmosphere. No, that is so true.
Yeah.
I also think that taking care, I mean, this kind of goes hand in hand, but taking care of your mind, like, what are you listening to? Yes. Who are you talking to? Who do you socialize with?
Who's talking into you?
Who's talking into you? Yeah. Like, all of these things. If you just go around gossiping about Julano and Sutano, like, yeah, you're not gonna grow or glow up from there. Just because there's so much, like, do you think we women are dramatic, or is it just like,
I think we can be.
We can be.
Yeah.
But
that's why you need a good circle that keeps you accountable.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed, you guys, I'm going to just be so for real. I've noticed when I start wanting to be like, oh, did you notice this person? Well, that person, for example, you immediately shut me off. Like, Liliana, what does that have to do with this right now? And I'm like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, eso que para mí que. And so it kind of keeps me on track. Hey, like, gossiping, trying to, it's because it happens before you even realize it.
Okay.
It starts out of curiosity, and then you lead the conversation on, and you realize it's not fulfilling. It's not doing anything for you. Exactly. So why does it need to be there? It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That's the one thing that I find so like unappealing when I see people like super gossipy or like,
yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. And you do a great job of reminding people, well, I'm referring to me in this area where you're so good at shutting all negativity vibes down.
Yeah.
And it's so good for me to be like, oh yeah, we don't need to go there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also like, what are you feeding yourself with books, with music, all of these stuff like play into who you become.
Yeah.
I think so.
El dicho que dice, yeah, dime con quién te juntas y yo te digo quién eres. So true.
So true.
It is well beyond who you are. It's who you hang out with, who you let speak into your life, what you so speak out of for others. And just becoming that girl is literally having those little things down that no matter what, they're non-negotiables to you.
And with all this being said, you guys, I think that something that I just want to point out is that we're always constantly making decisions. Now, this goes to say, who do you want to become? And are your decisions aligning? Your daily choices, daily moves, are they aligning with the version of you that you want to become? That's something that I need to start asking myself daily, because I be saying I want to go to the gym at 5 a.m. and then I'm sleeping at 11 at night, and then I'm so tired in the morning, and everything gets derailed from there. And so I just need to be so honest with myself and be like, is that decision that you're about to make, is that aligned with who you're trying to be? Because if it's not, you're being kind of contradicting right now.
Yeah.
And it's not working for you. Yeah. So what are you doing? You know?
Yeah. I love that. I think this kind of goes hand in hand with that, is saying we are constantly making choices.
Yes.
When you say, oh, I'm trying to be consistent. No, you don't lack consistency, because you're constantly being consistent with your choices.
That's so good.
Is it the choices you want to make?
Exactly.
You're consistently choosing to not sleep early to get up for the gym. You're consistently choosing to literally be everything you don't want to be. So you don't lack consistency.
That's so funny.
You know?
I love that you say that, because it's a hard hit, because it's just so honest and to the point.
Yeah, we don't lack consistency.
Yeah. Do you think, and I hate to bring this up every 5 seconds, but you think getting this overweight was a matter of a day? No, it's a consistency, you guys. Yeah, it definitely did.
We consistently decided to not care what we were eating for Lord knows how long, too long. Yeah. And then be like, oh, consistently we're getting this result. So now let's change it up. Not us bringing up our weight every episode, Daniel.
I'm sorry, you guys. It's such a real topic for me right now. It's where we're at, for real.
Off cameras, this is what we talk about 90% of the time, how we let ourselves get here. Like, how we...
I'm so mad at myself for it, but I can't even like be mad anymore. I'm just like, Donnie, get to work. Like, you got no time to be mad right now. But yeah, I think that's just that. Like, you guys, you can consistently choose to become what you do today is gonna be who you are tomorrow. Like, it's just that.
Yeah.
Do you have any other things that you want to add, Diana, to this topic?
No, just that. No, overall, being that girl though, to me is just to, tie it all back together, is, just, again, you're not perfect. You're never going to be. It's just doing a couple things right. Like, when you overwhelm yourself thinking that you have to have it all together, you don't. Choose 2 to 3 things in your life that matter the most to you, and then get good at those things. Implement systems in those areas that you want to see yourself get better at. And I feel like that's how you automatically become that person, where you look back and you're like, dang, like, to me, for example, just to like wrap it up, I have found so much confidence in my ability to speak, to communicate, because I have done it for so long, where now I feel the confidence that, hey, what I have to say is valuable, because I've practiced it, because it's one of those things where I wanted to get better at. And just me focusing little tiny bits and pieces here of doing it over and over again, I consider that I am now, that's one of my strengths.
You brought up such a good point, and I love that you touched on this because yes, that is how you grow confidence, is literally staying true to what you said you were gonna do. If you said you're gonna wake up at that time and do that thing, wake up at that time and do that thing. The more you choose to go against what you said you were gonna do, the more you build this
insecurity that you don't trust in yourself.
That you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to become that person because you haven't been showing up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true.
And so, but ma'am, I'm proud of you because now that we're talking about this confidence that comes with showing up and doing the stuff you said you were going to do, just the fact that you've already started like going to the gym in the mornings, really being like, hey, I said I was going to do this, now I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And stuff that I've caught myself being like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I said I was going to do it. That brings so much confidence.
It definitely does. And it gets you out of your comfort zone. So it is definitely something that you have to choose and decide that that's what you want. Because it's definitely going to bring you outside of your comfort. But it's so rewarding to align yourself and start being consistent with who you want to be.
Yeah.
I think that's so good.
Because you're not stuck. You can literally decide who you want to be. We have the free will to go after it.
This exact moment. You don't have to wait for Monday. You don't have to wait for next year. You don't have to wait for anything. Become who you want to become starting now, today.
Yeah.
Ahorita.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyways, I think, does that wrap up this
That
episode?
wraps it up.
Perfect.
That's all I got to say.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment what you think. Let us know if you're vibing with it.
Give us your testimony.
Yes.
If you have gone through this.
Yeah.
A reinvention.
Yeah, let us know. We'll be in the comments of reading. Anyways, we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.